You think they'd have an elevator that doesn't break?
This is what happens when you have your own principality, because every elevator in the US has this elevator was serviced this many months ago. It is good until then. They don't fucking have that here. I have to defecate. Here, I'll just give you my bank account routing number so you can wire me some money.
Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to our second video under our new name, Fringe Travel. Now today, I'm going to be recounting the tale of how we got stuck in an elevator in one of the richest countries in the world, Monaco. Now if you're not into gambling or F1, you might not even know what Monaco is. So a brief synopsis of it, it's basically where all the billionaires who live in a tax-free zone like to reside in second homes like luxury apartments. So there's a big casino, nice beaches, crazy cars, museums, all this stuff. Pretty much one of the centers of traditional billionaire wealth, excess, all that stuff. And honestly, one of the last places I would have expected to get stuck in an elevator. But that's what I think makes this just that much more funny. So I hope you enjoy as I recount this story and provide some hopefully comedic reactions along the way. And without much further ado, let's get into it.
Can I have a yacht or something?
Right off the bat, essentially we were in the aquarium at Monaco. Supposed to be like polar bears, supposed to be pretty sick. It's right on the ocean front, so that makes it even more interesting. And somehow we entered in like this basement part, and it was like super musty down there, super like steamy, super hot, like 90, 95 degrees down there. And we're like, all right, gonna go to the aquarium, check it out. It's like 20 bucks again. Seems pretty sick. Just get in an elevator. And we, honestly, one of the best parts, we narrowly avoided getting up on an elevator that was like packed full of people. Like, you know, when you get in an elevator, it's like all these people you don't know standing right next to them. Thankfully, we got on one that was just the two of us. So that honestly made it a lot better, because without that, there might not even been a room to move around. But right as we kind of get on, press a button, starts going up, we fucking feel this weird thud. Gears start fucking turning in the head. A couple seconds later, you're like, oh, we're stuck. And then, honestly, I started to panic. I'm like thinking in my head, like, yo, we're in like a foreign country right now. I don't know how to speak this language so good. And the guy, when we press the button, he's just speaking French. So we're like, oh God, how long is this gonna take? Like, are we gonna be in here for days? Anyways, let's get back into it.
At least it's got a mirror. If it didn't have a mirror, that'd be disappointing, because I can really take in the situation that I'm in.
Hello? Hello?
我很喜欢冰淇淋。我的名字是
Hello?
John Cena。我很喜欢冰淇淋，我爱冰淇淋。
Hello? Hello? We still stuck in here. Honestly, for me, I'm a little bit claustrophobic, I guess. I started panicking. I'm like freaking out a little bit. I'm trying to make some jokes here and there. Yeah, well, hopefully we're gonna get some money out of this. Like, they're rich as hell, right? Like, we might as well profit off this, you know. Wait to see what happens, because that's not exactly what happened. Hola!
Guys.
I'm at the beach. Hey, at least chicken game worked, no service, elevator broke. Where those chickens at? How are they at? Chicken game. So that's what we're doing, just kind of tossing up chicken game. You think they'd have an elevator that doesn't break?
I have to defecate.
Which corner do you think looks best for defecation?
I think I'm going right here.
I thought about like into this thing because at least it'd be
I'm
like
not tall enough
contained.
for that.
Luckily, it didn't come to that. Luckily, we got out before then. But yeah, we were just imagining what would they fucking open it and there's just feces and piss everywhere, like a piss corner. It's only been like 30 minutes, but there's like a piss corner and like fucking shit. Fucking.
Oui, bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Et les pompiers qui sont là, hein, monsieur.
Parlay on that?
Yeah, the fireman is here.
Awesome.
Yay.
Here, I'll just give you my bank account routing number while we are talking so you can wire me some money. I'm sweating. Now I'm gonna stink in the casino and it's all their fault. I was gonna stink anyways, but now I have a valid excuse.
Yeah, I don't know. This thing wouldn't hold enough piss.
You violated the weight limit.
Oh, that's the problem?
Yeah.
We just gotta hope that we don't. Stop!
Yeah, me overreacting to some tiny little jumps hopefully reflects. I was still pretty on edge at this point, honestly. But looking back on it, it's pretty funny. You know, they got safety features built in. Police showed up in like 30 minutes. It's just hard to realize that in the moment.
You just both gotta start jumping.
We just gotta hope that it doesn't like. No more leg, no more neck, no more back.
Spinal compression. Walk around like this for the rest of our lives.
No, you wouldn't be walking.
Be in a wheelchair like this for the rest of our
Like
lives.
be in a fucking bed like this.
Be in a permanent vegetative state.
Okay, we'll update when like some guy, like some little French guy, like opens this up.
Monarchies. Whoa.
Wow.
We're safe. Can I out?
Alright, so this part, genuine confusion, honestly. These guys open the door finally, but they're both just standing right in the middle. And then I don't know, they said something on the radio. It's like, are you gonna let us out? Like, we're just, like, what are you doing? Like, can we get out now? Like, are we okay? And I think at this point, we also had taken our shirts off, doing some posing in the mirror, stuff like that, just bored, and also just extremely hot. It got that hot to the point where we felt it was necessary to take our shirts off. And given we were in the elevator, just the two of us, there wasn't anyone, it wasn't that weird. But when they opened the door, it was a little bit weird to have our shirts off. So they were weirded out. We were weirded out. Wasn't really sure what was going on, and they just kind of stood there for a minute, and then you even heard him ask, like, are you gonna, like, let us out? Yeah, eventually they moved out of the way, and we just stepped, and it was like, do we have to, like, sign something? Like, where's our money at? Like, none of that happened. Eventually we just walked off, back outside. We were like, yeah, fuck no, we're not going to this aquarium. What the fuck? So then we just went, visited the King's Palace, the Royal Principality's Palace. That was pretty interesting, nice view. And basically just walked around, stayed, looked at some car spotted. But yeah, that was an experience for sure, and honestly, mostly funny looking back on it.
Pretty easy. Let's do a little light car spot. Yeah. Lamb truck. Tell me when a lamb truck coming.
Low side, low side, low side, low side, low side, low side.
French. That was kind of insane.
No way, that fucking minivan sounds insane.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and maybe the next time you get stuck in an elevator, you won't panic like I did and can remember the laughs that we had and the fun memories you can have looking back on what is maybe an unpleasant experience in the moment, but comes to be kind of funny. And like I said, this is the second video under our new name, Fringe Travel. Now, the idea behind this new branding is that wherever you go, whether it just be right outside your house or far across the broad, we like to travel on the fringe. We like to do stuff differently, have a laugh about everything we do, and go against the grain. And we hope that in the stories that we share, we inspire you to do the same, or at the very least, entertain you. So with that, we got a bunch more videos under this new name and under this new mission statement. So I hope you subscribe and look for those. And if you like this video, please leave a like and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks. Peace.